What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here talking about some more of that plastic conspiracy theory I was talking about in a recent video, that different colors equal different stabilities. Now, we tested out the C-line plastic from Discmania. The Sky God 4's pink is the straightest, not flippiest, is the straightest, whereas the yellow and the green are on the more stable side. So it seems like the more pinky blue the color is, it's going to be a little bit straighter, whereas the more yellow or green they add into it, maybe it becomes more stable. We're going to test all that out today. We have, for this hole, I have 3 different methods. These are all Lux Vapor, so it's a completely different plastic than the C-line. But we have kind of a yellowy one, we have an orangey red one, and then we have a pink one. So we're gonna test out the stabilities of all of these. Only one of these has been somewhat used. This one's been in my tournament bag for a couple of tournaments, but they're all pretty much new, and Lux Vapor holds its stability for a while. So we're gonna find out if plastic color determines stability for more than just C-line plastic. That one looks more stable. I misreleased it. Look how pretty this one is. Isn't that so gorgeous? Yeah. The new Lux Vapor plastic that they've been coming out with, so swirly, so many really cool patterns. With these 3, I'm gonna have to throw them a little bit more in. We'll see if we can wait around for some wind to come out. That being said, I do have some other discs we're gonna try out. 2 of those are. So 2 more discs we're gonna try out for stability purposes are gonna be the Cloudbreaker. This is the Golden Horizon and the Horizon. We're gonna see if the Golden Horizon or the Horizon is a little bit more stable, and especially with this one having like a lot of metallic texturing to it, a lot of times that tends to make those discs that have the metallic texturing inside the plastic tend to be a little bit more stable. So we're gonna see if, oh, and this one's also pink, so we'll see it. Okay, I felt like I actually got a good rip on that second one. You can go pick them up. I got some other discs and other plastics to try and other different colors. I'm gonna go pick them up and continue piecing together this whole plastic puzzle. Long pad for hole 9, gonna continue with the overstability or the distance drivers, and we'll see how they come out of a turn. Oh, I didn't turn that one. Not at all. That wasn't good. And a slip. I feel like now's a good time to start on our other distance drivers. We have time lapses, 4 different colors, and believe it or not, the plastics did not change the shape of them, but it did change the stability. And here's what I'm gonna tell you about. White one, oldest one in my bag. Several hundred times more than all of the other ones combined. And it still is the most overstable. I'm gonna throw all these on flex lines. Watch how little this one fights out of it. Really good, beefy distance driver. Wow, that was a bad throw and it still helped out. certainly not least, unless you're talking about overstability, just the furthest flying straightest one. Threw that one on Heiser and it had about the same flight as the white one did on Anheuser. Throwing the methods again, I'm gonna make sure that I force them onto Anheuser so we see how much they fight out of it. Okay. Didn't hit them all with the exact same release there, but interesting thing is it feels like Discmania Orange Lux Vapor might be a little bit more stable than more of that yellow mid color, but the pink does feel a little bit straighter. Hole 8 long pad, going just the cloud breakers from here. I've been kind of not very consistent with both of these at the same time, so I'm gonna try to throw them both the same. And it is interesting that the pink one seems like it's a little bit more stable, even though it has pink, but it's possible that white means a little bit less stable or a little bit more overstable. Really interesting. I'm gonna pop them both out there pretty flat, see if they can make it to the corner. Oh. Another like 1.5 feet and that thing is over that hill, skips. What did I just say? I can't throw them both at the same time. Should have thrown something else in between. I'm gonna throw it again. I'm gonna throw them off at 18 though. Short pad at 8. These three methods, it feels like this is the most stable. This is in the middle, and the pink one is the straightest. Straightest because they are all overstable. I'm gonna throw them in the straightest to most overstable order, or of what I've considered to be that order, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to put some ace runs on this basket. That's not an ace run. Good stability. So in the C-Line video, basically yellow and green, and that day glow bright, super bright color is their like the most stable C-Line plastic that I threw, because those are the only colors I have of the Sky Gods and the methods. However, they do have an orange C-Line and a red C-Line, and I did not get to throw either of those because I don't have discs. I don't have, you know, testing purposes discs for that. So from what it seems, from the plastics I've thrown from Discmania so far, it does seem like, oh, I'm sorry, you're probably jiggling around a lot. It would seem as if the yellow to green spectrum is stable. The oranges might be a little bit more stable. The blues, the purples, a little bit straighter, and then the pinks are gonna be the most user-friendly. Testing purposes wise, that's what I've come to determine. Whether that's 100% accurate or not, and whether that's accurate or not for your throw, I don't know your throw. That's the way it is for me. I'm gonna throw 2 more holes for a couple of these discs. We're gonna open up on 18 and see how they all fly on some power. Stepped up onto 16's tee. We're gonna throw all the distance drivers on a forehand, because this is also a good way to determine stability, because the more neutral a disc is, the more it's going to show you your flaws. The more overstable a disc is, the more it's just going to say, I am doing this. Doesn't matter how you throw me, that's where I'm going. So, all 6 of these. I'm not going to throw them super hard though, because there's a possibility of going in the street. Yeah, I think the Golden Horizon Cloud Breakers, even though they have the metallic sheen, they may actually be a little bit straighter, a little bit more like a bomber distance driver than John P. distance driver than some of the other Horizon ones. And it's really interesting to me that even with the time lapses, the purple and the blue ones are much straighter than some of the other like red and orange and white ones. So it's possible that the actual whatever colors the plastic, I don't know what it's called, whatever they use to color the plastic, it's possible that that gives it more stability. But what is it that I still don't understand why certain colors? Because I know that for some plastics, different colors equal different stiffnesses, but stiffness doesn't always equal stability, and having the same plastic with the same stiffness and different colors flying differently is slightly different. Why is that? You know what's up. Hole 18, we're throwing them all off of here, giving some hang time and some air so we can really see the flights, really determine which one is the straightest, which one is the most overstable out of the methods, out of Horizon versus normal Golden Horizon Cloud Breaker versus time lapses. If I can end up finding different discs that in the same plastic in different colors are different stabilities, does that mean that color determines stability? Not 100%, but there's a pretty decent possibility. All right, we're going most overstable to straightest on all these shots. See what we can do. Oh, I turned it so bad. User error on that one. Okay. I think this one's more stable than this one, so we're gonna go pink and then metal, whatever. That didn't really veer off course a single bit. That ground play was insane. That hit the post for the short pin. Now, I don't bag this one very much. It stays in my car for most of the time, but I do want to see when I have it out here, how much it goes when I hit it with a turn. I mean, that was nose up and it still went further than 2 of the 3 other time lapses that I threw nose down. So pretty amazing stuff. If you guys like content like this where I am testing out and doing science experiments with plastic, make sure to comment down below, see what you want to see next. And if you want to be entered into any giveaways and see those videos that are as they're first uploaded to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Until next time, guys, see you out on the course.